Welcome to another episode of 7-Minute Marketing with Pam. My name is Pam Didner. I love sharing a little dose of B2B, digital content marketing, and sales enablement 7 minutes at a time. Mary, a good friend of mine, sent me an email and asked me if we can chat. Things have not going well for her lately, and she wanted to talk about it. I say, sure, of course. If friends need time to vent or talk, I make sure I'm there for them. That's what friends are for. She told me that she recently broke up with her boyfriend of 3 years. She was very much vested in that relationship. I asked her what was the reason for the breakup. She said that she is approaching 30. Eventually, she wants to settle down and have kids. But the ex-boyfriend is not ready to make that commitment. She didn't feel that their goals are aligned at this time. Therefore, she called it quits. Obviously, that took an emotional toll on her. And thinking about putting herself out there again stressed her out. So she decided to take a break from dating. And I agree with her that's totally the right things to do for the time being. Obviously, when it rains, it pours. If it's not just the personal issue she has to deal with, as it turns out, the work front is not going well either. She has a new manager. This manager sees her as the most junior and the youngest person in the team and automatically assumes she is not ready for the big projects. She always assigns Mary operational tasks, such as team meeting arrangements, program manager types of jobs. Mary can do that and can do that well, but she wants to work on something more strategic with bigger impact. Mary mentioned her concerns to her manager several times, but this manager decided not to do anything about it. So Mary is concerned that she won't have anything interesting to show in regards to her marketing experience on her resume after 2 years into this job. I let her do most of the talking and venting. I was just listening and asking questions. She asked me what I would do in her situation. I told her that I sense her frustration. I would be lost if I were her too. I gave her big kudos for being brave enough to break up the relationship and not dragging on. And that's huge. Not many women can do that so simply and choose to move on that quickly. It will probably be painful for several months, but it's the right things to do in the long run. On the work front, that's a little trickier. I told her to make another appeal to her manager. Try one last time to let her manager know her desire to take on more strategic projects. That's a chance it won't work, but that's okay. In the meantime, if I were her, I would focus on getting all the deliverables done, but not so emotionally vested on the current job. So rather than devoting to the job 120%, I told her to change her attitude by focusing on her own well-being. If there's something she wants to learn and try, now is a great time to do that. Apparently, she always wanted to learn dancing and French. Well, now it's time to do both. At the same time, I said I would keep an eye open for other job opportunities within the company. Now is what I call the wait time. But she should also proactively explore other opportunities. Patiently wait for other opportunities to come along. I also asked her what kind of work her manager assigned her to do. She said there are a lot of Scrum project management. I was asking if Scrum, like Agile software development type of Scrum. She said yes. She will be a certified Scrum Master. I was like, what? That is huge. That will certainly look good on her resume as a certified Scrum Master. I also told her that there is Agile marketing. She should check out Jeff Julian's Agile marketing book and Andrea Freier's book, Death of a Marketer. If Mary positions her right, she can certainly link her Scrum learning to marketing. I told her project management and Scrum training won't be wasted effort. She was so happy to hear that. She didn't initially share that perspective. At the end of our conversation, she felt a lot better and more excited about Scrum projects. Yay! I told her to learn as much as she can about the Scrum and the Agile approach and take the time to pamper herself whenever possible. She promised me that she would do that. You go, Mary. In our lives, we tend to have more lows than highs. The key is to create your own high points when you are in the low. Change your focus and attitude. No one stays in the low points forever, but you need to proactively make changes to bring the high points back to your life. Sitting around and doing nothing won't help. Mary reaching out and proactively talking about her own issues with me is the first step. Refocusing her energy on her well-being and being open to embrace and learn about Scrum is the second step. Paying attention to other opportunities is the third step. So she is making effort. When we are making efforts, the universe is listening, and then good things will happen. Mary, I'm thinking of you. I want to know how you are doing in a couple months. You'll always have a friend in Portland. Again, send me your marketing questions or thoughts via Twitter at Pam Didner. Keep hustling, my friends. You got this.